Albuquerque schools and police tried to reassure parents today that they are doing everything possible to prevent a mass shooting here, including patrols, training, and lockdown policies. But much of that is aimed at minimizing casualties because unless they find out about it in advance, there is not much police can do to stop someone who is determined to shoot up a school. A few months ago, they did find out about a plot at a local mid-school. But as News 13's Crystal Gutierrez found out, the students behind that threat did not exactly pay a heavy price. Crystal?
Dick, in September, the two sixth graders were questioned about their plot to shoot up their middle school and then kill themselves. They were even suspended because APS said the threat was real. But now 3 months later, nothing.
Correct. When we do our active shooter presentation to schools and lockdown schools, we're quick to emphasize that stopping the threat before the threat becomes active is the key.
Even a school resource officer made it clear today, despite all of their training like this, if someone wants to shoot up a school, the best way to stop it is before it happens. That's what officers and school officials said they did 3 months ago in September when two sixth graders were questioned at Tony Hillerman Middle School. In an APD police report, both students talked about a plan to shoot other students. Student 1 told officers he wanted to kill himself and was going to bring a gun to school and shoot people. Student 2 said Student 1 told him, "Let's commit suicide and do a school shooting." Student 2 said okay. The students told the officer they didn't really mean it or were joking, but the two set a date, 12/12/12. They talked about Student 1 saving money and asking Student 2's brother to buy the gun. They also talked about Student 1 hiding the gun, ditching third period, shooting everyone in class. Once everyone was dead, he would shoot himself. It sure seems like a school shooting plot, but a deputy chief with APD told us tonight a safety assessment at the school by a psychologist, a counselor, and a school resource officer determined the only concern was Student 1 wanting to hurt himself, even though the district decided this.
The students were suspended after it was determined that there was a credible threat to student safety that needed to be investigated.
APS says the parents of the students pulled them out of the district, so the district's investigation stopped. APD says since it was determined there was no threats to others, charges were not pursued. In fact, the Juvenile Probation Office was never even called.
CYFD does not have a referral that would lead to an open case.
Now, because the case was never sent to juvenile probation, it was never sent to the DA's office. Back to you.
All right, Crystal, News 13 will have continuing coverage of the Connecticut tragedy tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m. and online at KRQE.com. There you will find updates and a complete timeline of the events.